Hi, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have my iPad with me today. Today, I'm going to talk something about warranty, particularly warranty for bags. And because I had done some research and no way I can remember everything, so I wrote up my notes. Here today, I'm going to share it with you, and throughout the videos, I'm also going to rotate the bags that I'm showing in this video so that you can understand that I do keep most of my bags. So it's important as a consumer for me to understand what I'm buying into, and if something happened to my bags, do I able to get it repaired, replaced, things like that. And for disclaimer, I'm not going to say this is absolute truth. This is just from my personal research, my experience, and stories I have heard from the community. So I understand that everyone has different experience and different stories. My truth may not be yours, and that's okay. So just take it as reference, or maybe something it could be entertaining, who knows. So, and if you have experience dealing with fashion company brands that regarding warranty, replacing, repairing your bags, please share it in the comments. I would love to hear your stories, and hopefully that help other people in terms of when they're making a decision in buying bags. So the reason I wanted to do the video, because I know sometimes when I buy bags, I kind of just told myself, say, oh, the bag is going to last for a long time. This company have lifetime warranty and all sort of things, in a way that I think I was kind of fantasizing how this wonderful, wonderful situation that may not be true, or it may be just a myth or something. So I think doing last few days while doing my research, I realized that I misunderstood a lot of terms and wording that the company use. And so it's important for me to look into it and really go through each company that I deal with, so that I understand in the future when I buy bags, what could I expect. For example, when something gone wrong, could I repair the bag myself, or could I contact them? Is there a contact number or email that I can reach out to in terms of arranging all the repair? So a lot of things that I don't really know before doing this video. So I do think it's important to share our stories. I think sharing is a strong knowledge that we all can build together and have better experience as a consumer. The first company I want to dive into is Coach. As you may have noticed, I have been buying many Coach bags, and I probably will buy more in the future. So it is important for me to understand how it works in terms of their warranty. So when I looked through their website, I couldn't quite find warranty information. So I started to Google the company's warranty policy. Google somehow showed me their warranty policy from their Italy website. So on their Italy website, they talk about how they offer 2 years warranty on all products purchased online or from a Coach retail store. So it's interesting that commonly I heard that Coach provide 1 year warranty, and somehow in Italy is 2 year warranty there. This may not apply here. And also I thought it was interesting that they mentioned if you buy it online or from their Coach retail store. I guess maybe in Europe they don't have an Coach outlet, I'm not sure. Or that's under different warranty policy. And then when I try to search US coach website for warranty information, I I couldn't find anything of that. They just keep saying how how they want to build a lifetime product that you could pass it down, all sort of things, but they didn't really have an exact wording to describe or to tell you what you should expect. While I looked deeper into it, I somehow found that on one of their page that talk about their coach relationship in terms of their responsibility to our planet. Yes, it's about the the environment information page and not the warranty page. And on that page, it says if your bag is broken or worn, don't chuck it, repair it. We offer a 1 year warranty on our leather goods for all quality defects. So on that page, they do mention they offer 1 year warranty, and somehow they didn't mention it on their product care page. I thought that was interesting. However, it does mention they don't repair leather goods from Coach outlet. So for that reason, I start to look for Coach outlet warranty information. So on the Coach outlet website, it did say your Coach product is made to last, but if something happens, we are here to help. It's interesting that they use certain terms that kind of vague, and this is not just Coach, and it I have seen it on many websites, many companies when I go through their warranty policy. So for Coach outlet, it say we offer a 1 year warranty on our handbags, briefcases, and small leather goods. I thought it's interesting that they specifically mention handbags, briefcases, and small leather goods. So how about tote bag? How about messenger bag? Are those included in or their luggage or duffel bag? Are those included? Which is hard to tell because I think when it comes to this kind of warranty wording, sometimes it gives them room to argue, say, okay, this is just what we cover and we didn't mention some other category of bags. So that could happen. I don't know. Maybe just me being too careful. But it does say for any manufacturing defects discovered within this warranty time frame, they, we will invite you to bring your item into a Coach outlet store and we will replace your item. So if you have issue with your Coach outlet bags within a year and it was because of the defect of hardware or their material, it seems that they would replace your bag, but they definitely not talking about anything about repairing your Coach outlet bags. And since once I started, I just kept going deeper into researching this warranty information. So going through stories that people told online, it seems somebody did mention that she bought a bag that maybe 10 years ago, and then she brought it in to Coach to repair. But somehow, even though back then somehow they offer some kind of lifetime warranty or something, but they did tell her that it should be within 2 years because if it's longer than 2 years, they may not have the parts to repair it. So this is something to keep in mind of that could happen to you. And so in a way, sometimes we can't take their words too seriously when they say we offer how long is the warranty and such. After reading through multiple companies' warranty website pages, I noticed that common thing is most of them provide 1 year warranty. For example, Marc Jacob did say that they will provide a 1 year warranty from the date of purchase. And it has to be from their authorized Marc Jacobs vendor, which is pretty standard. And then, however, if you purchase it from the sales item, it does say final sales item cannot be repaired or replaced. So if you are buying a sales item and things goes wrong, it's likely not covered by their warranty. And also they talk about how they don't clean your bag, they don't refurbish your handbag or replace the piping. And leather item that has dye transfer, color fading are not covered by their warranty as well. Also normal wear and tear, which understandable, is not covered. And then for all this, if you really need their support, proof of purchase is mandatory, which is kind of common for many of the companies I look into. And then for Dooney website, they don't have their warranty information wasn't as complicated as I expected. They use terms like they offer unconditional guarantee against any defects in craftsmanship for a full year of normal use. So it seems that because for Dooney, you register your product on their website so that they do have this information. So if your product fail within 1 year because of their material defects, it's likely, or their design defects, it's likely they will help you out. But from my experience, Dooney bags so far hold up pretty well. Like they say, they do create really good quality bags. So I don't have any problem with their bag other than the magnetic closure from one of my old previous videos, if you want to go look into that video. So next, I'm going to talk about Kate Spade. Personally, I only bought a couple bags for my friends for this brand, so I don't have Kate Spade bag with me anymore, but I do want to look into it because not long ago my friend just showed me her Kate Spade handbag. The part that connected to the D-ring kind of broken off, and she couldn't get them to repair, but she already had it for like three years. She used it quite frequently, so that's a kind of give you a good idea how a bag that will break down if you use it frequently. And from what I saw, the leather materials, it looks like it could be genuine leather, because once the part broke off, it has this white layer of things that I wasn't sure what was in the middle of those materials that look like leather. So genuine leather generally is lower quality leather when companies in America use that term. So you have to be aware of that. So in terms of Kate Spade, they say they offer 1 year warranty for their handbags, baby bags, and small goods. So for any manufacturing defects within this time frame, we are happy to exist, like happy to help. I thought it's interesting that somehow they mention handbags, baby bags, and small goods. It seems very specific. When companies use specific terms like this, I wonder, so how about things that other than baby bags, do they cover it? And when they say we are happy to help you, they don't specifically say we will replace you, we'll repair for you. So it could be tricky. It's just based on how their employee interpret it, or how their company policy passing down to their employees. So, and then Kate Spade do require a copy of the proof of purchase. And then, so if you want them to repair your bags or replace your bag within a year, you do want to keep your receipt or find a way to keep it. And if it's a gift, you may want to get a kind of a gift receipt or something, because they do need that in terms of proof of purchase. And then I also found it interesting that on Kate Spade website, it also say, due to the delicate nature of our designs, we are unable to repair damage caused by regular wear and tear. So what does it mean when they say delicate nature of our design? Is maybe my English is not good enough. It seems that they kind of say the way they design it, they may not able to repair because they expect it's going to have wear and tear. Just something you should expect, and not expecting them to repair it when that happens. I guess that's kind of my interpretation. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how. Let me know what you think. I don't have many bags from Michael Kors, but I do feel like I want to try to get their bags more because I do notice some of the bags seems to have pretty good quality. Some people say their new bags have lower quality, but I haven't seen them in person, so I'm not sure. But when I look into Michael Kors warranties, I was kind of impressed that they actually do lay out more information in terms of their warranty. For example, they it's kind of same with every other company, 1 year limited warranty with proof of purchase. And then they also lay out the information specifically for their luggage warranty, their footwear, watches, and eyewear. So, I mean, I feel like they may not actually offer more in terms of repairing or replacing compared to other company, but I do feel like at least they laid out the information for you if you want to look it up. If you have their watches, their eyewear, or their luggage, at least the information is there to tell you what you can get out of it. And then for next, when I look up Telfar website, I cannot find anything about warranty information. So for that reason, I just assume there are none. So, and unfortunately, Telfar is not the only company that doesn't provide those information. I kind of can understand that because most of their shopping bags are made with faux leather, or some people call them vegan leather. So for the nature of the material, it just not a material that tend to last long. So I could understand that I feel like they kind of a fast fashion company that provide provide you options, colorful bags that kind of useful but last may not be expected to last long. Since I'm on their Facebook group quite frequently, I do notice that if you contact them, you have problem with your shopping bags, and if it sounds reasonable. If, for example, you only have the bags for a couple weeks, and it start to show wear and tear even though you don't use it much, do all those uncommon damage or defects, they definitely take care of you. For example, when I bought the Telfar Earth collaboration bag, the magnetic closure wasn't attached well to the bag. So I contacted them. They provide me a shipping label and replace my bag without questioning me. So I do think they tend to take care of their customer if it sounds reasonable. So I do want to give them credit for that. So continue to next. I have Tory Burch, and when I look up their warranty website, they specifically when I look up their website, they specifically saying they don't provide warranty for their products, but they stand by their product, which is kind of a conflicting statement, doesn't it? What do they mean when they say stand by their product? Going to repair it or just give a discount credit, or but they didn't say anything about that. So it's hard to understand what does it even mean. They say if there are defects with their product aside from normal wear, for the first 6 months, you reach out to them for their help, to ask for their assistance. So I guess based on that statement, I would assume if you bought the bag and if you found defects within 6 months, you could ask for them to repair your bags. So it seems Tory Burch only provides 6 months, kind of just 6 month warranty instead of 1 year like Coach or other companies. I do know that if you are close to their SAs, they seem to be able to help you to get some free repair service. But I'm not guaranteed for that, but I kind of heard of that information. So that probably is important when you shop with your SA at all the bag stores. It's better to build a good relationship with them because you never know when you need their help. And then for Longchamp, I couldn't find much information about mentioning their warranty either. But I do heard that they do provide their repair services. If you reach out to them, I think they would repair your bag for one time from what I heard from other person. So you could try that if your Longchamp bag start to develop holes at the corner. That's corner wear kind of common for Longchamp's bags. So for Ted Baker, they only mentioned their luggage cover 5 years, and that's all information I could find in terms of Ted Baker. So next, I'm going to talk something about Louis Vuitton. When I look up their warranty information, I almost fell off my chair because I definitely didn't expect that, because they specifically say we do not provide a leather goods warranty for our products. Complimentary repair or alternate resolution may be offered based on the specific assessment of your item. If it display an issue specifically related to the way it was crafted. So they directly tell you they don't provide warranty, even though this bag probably costs 10 times more than my Coach bag. But shockingly, LV doesn't provide warranty. That's what it says from their website. I didn't make this up. I'm shocked myself, but I do know that a lot of people mention that they have good customer service. A lot of time they would replace your bag or repair your bag if the request is within reasonable. I guess that also depends on how much you buy from them, because they have your purchase history. I imagine if you spend a lot of money for buying bags from their company, they would probably repair it or replace it for you. But if you are a one-time customer, you may not want to hope for much from Louis Vuitton. So, and it's interesting, they say if you have issue, feel free to reach out to them so that they can figure out a way to help you out. But do you know that it's almost impossible to schedule an appointment to visit from their website, at least at my location in Austin? I tried multiple times. I never seem to get it to work to be able to schedule a visit. And then when I go to the store, they often tell me the wait is over an hour long and all that. So unless you personally know an SA at the store, you may have trouble to just even get into the store. So that's something to consider when you save up all your money and you want to buy an LV bag. So they do not have warranties. I should read it again. While we do not provide a leather goods warranty for our products, it specifically said that. So I was almost fell off my chair when I saw that. So let's hope my on the go lasts more than 5 years. Okay, be good. So for next, I'm going to go into talking about Filson. When I started to buy products from Filson, I heard that they provide lifetime warranty. I mean, they didn't tell me that, but my friends always say that. So I believe this is true. This was true because I didn't take my time to look into their information. However, when I look up Filson website in terms of what their warranty information is, it say we guarantee the lifetime of each item against failure or damage in its intended usage. I found it extremely interesting, the word of the lifetime of each item, as if human life expectancy probably around 72 years. So how about a bag or a jacket? Do they have a life expectancy? Is it, is that what they mean? The lifetime of each item? And they also say they do not cover general wear and tear. So I guess now I look back, I really misunderstood what that means when my friend told me they provide lifetime warranty. It's not really what they mean. If you look into their FAQ page, they did say the lifetime guarantees specifically refer to the time at which, through normal use, the product can no longer function in its intended purpose. So it's not a correct information if you think they're going to cover your bags, your products for a lifetime. No, that's not what they're providing at all. They're going to tell you, for example, a bag is supposed to last a certain period of time. And if you own the product for a certain period of time and it shows normal wear and tear, for example, the maybe corners start to have a hole at the corner, that's normal wear and tear. And that's intended for its lifetime of this product. So it's not covered by their warranty. There's no so-called lifetime warranty, from what I understand at least. So you could tell me I'm wrong or you have different experience, but at least that's kind of what it sounded. Before I'm going into talking about more American-made bags and company or artisanal bags, I also noticed that when I look up warranty information on Madewell, it was basically none, no such information. I know Madewell's tote bag is quite popular within the bag community, but I couldn't find any warranty about that. Only like 30 days return policy. And then now let's talk about tenor goods. I only bought a wallet from them many years ago, and then after a few years of everyday use, the threads start to come off, and I contacted them. I asked them to repair my wallet because previously they did mention they provide lifetime warranty for their leather goods. So, but unfortunately, they told me they couldn't repair my wallet even though I offered them that I would pay for the service. But I guess because it was during pandemic, their workshop was closed, so they were not able to repair my wallet. And then when I look up their warranty information, I screenshot that paragraph, send it back to them, and they realized that they should cover my wallet. Then they start to ask, when did I buy it? If the purchase was within 8 years, they would send me a replacement. At that point, I was kind of I wasn't looking for a replacement. I just hope I could continue to use my wallet. So I appreciate their effort, but I kind of gave up on looking for their help in repairing my wallet. So that's kind of my personal story. And since then, I think they have changed their warranty information, because when I look it up this time, They say they only offer limited lifetime warranty for every qualifying inline tennis goods leather or bags. So they did say they provide limited warranty and proof of purchase is required. And if you need their help for repairing, it would be up to 4 years and leather goods for up to 8 years, which is kind of in line with what they told me before they changed the information on their page. Now let's talk about one of my favorite bag company, Portland Leather Goods. Actually, after looking through all other companies, I do notice that their warranty is actually not that bad compared to many other companies. So they do get guarantee for life for their manufacturing defects. And then they do need the proof of purchase. However, it seems they mentioned their rivets, snaps, and metal hardware are guaranteed for first 6 months of use. So I guess for hardware is only covered for 6 months, and then within these 6 months, if the rivets came off, you could ask them to provide shipping to ship it back for them to repair. But after 6 months, you have to pay shipping to send it back, and it seems they would repair it and ship it back to you, and they would pay for the shipping to ship it back. That's within 2 years. After 2 years, you will have to cover shipping back and forth. So I thought that was pretty reasonable. And in terms of if stitching came off, their policy for that is they could repair it for you for free and probably cover the shipping, I assume, for 90 days. And then lastly, zippers are not covered. That's kind of one of the reasons I decided to make this video, because the other day somebody mentioned that they bought the bag for a month and then somehow the zipper didn't work, and they told her the zipper is not covered under their warranty, which is true because that's what it says on their website. But I know that eventually they probably did take care of her after she complained about it in the community. But I do want to mention that I didn't know before I heard about her story. So I think it is important for us to look into the companies we love so that we know how to avoid, for example, if you don't want to get into the mess and you don't care about zipper closure, so then you may not want to buy bags with zipper. I know that sounds silly, but one of the ways to avoid running into issues, I guess. For Go For Good, it's pretty straightforward. They say they provide lifetime guarantee to their original purchaser. So I guess if you buy it from Facebook group or Poshmark or Mercari, things, places like that, you may not able to get them to cover the warranty for your bag because you are not the original purchasers. But it seems if you buy it second hand, they will still repair it for you, but you have to cover the labor cost and the material cost. And they say it's likely less than half compared to if you buy the bag new full price again. So I thought that was pretty reasonable, and I like that they keep it short and simple instead of list out all these tricky terms that you wonder what do they actually mean. So I hope you are still following at this point, because we have spent a lot of time talking about warranty at this point. Maybe you have fell asleep at this point. So, but let's kind of round it up. So from what I learned, looking through all the warranty pages from companies that I bought bags from, it seems sometimes the terms of warranty sounds a little gimmicky. Like yes, it sounded like they do cover to a certain extent, but also sometimes it doesn't mean much because they have laid out certain legal terms, certain wording they use that kind of limit to what you actually get if you run into damages of your bags. And for example, with the tenor goods, I think the reason why they stopped providing repair services for certain products because of pandemic. I think their workshop was closed at the time I contacted them. So yes, they could say they provide lifetime warranty, but if the workshop no longer there, if the company no longer there, then lifetime warranty doesn't mean anything. Basically, it does. It does though. It does mean something though. Like I think it does mean that they feel pretty confident with the product they made because you don't see Coach, Kate Spade, or Michael Kors say we provide lifetime, like 5 years or something. They don't say that because they may not able to cover that. If people use their bag every day, it may wear out fast. So I think when like local company, artisanal bags company, when they say lifetime warranty, I think it does say that they are pretty confident with the products they made. I think that's kind of, I guess, a reference point that we can use. So since warranty information may not be relevant when it comes to how long your bag can last or any guarantee on the products you purchase, so how do we know which company to support, what bags to buy? I think that comes to doing your own research. For example, it's important you read reviews, you from YouTube, from Reddit, and from Facebook group. And especially important if you read reviews from real person, not pay review that you see on YouTube sometimes. It's very important to know how to differentiate what is real review and what is kind of a pay review because oftentimes pay review kind of have them compare. You often see them compare, say, oh, I prefer this bag than this bag. It's not worth to buy this bag and things like that. You often see things like that, and if you see those content on multiple back channels, it's likely they all being paid by the same marketing campaign. So that's very important. And you can also research online, looking up bags people repair stories, see how when it happened to other people, how the company took care of them. You often hear story like, for example, I heard a lot of Telfar replacing their bags when the damage came out unexpectedly. So I do think that being a company, if you really care about your customer, is a good marketing strategy, and I really hope companies could adapt to this kind of strategy and policy to really take care of your customers. And also pay attention to the wording the company use. Like when I mentioned earlier, some company they specifically say we cover baby bags. That's kind of tricky. Like, okay, how about other than baby bags? Like duffel. I don't see them mentioning duffel. I don't see them mentioning luggage. So it's important that you do your research and then pay attention on the wording they use. If you have questions, chat with the company, call their customer service, email them, contact them through their online chat, and then if they tell you we cover certain things, make sure you keep a copy of the conversation, a chat, email, or whatever. So when things happen to you, you have a proof to show them, say, your customer service did promise all these things. So it's important to keep a copy of the information if you are able to get them to tell you, say, we cover this and that. So, and then other than that, it's also important to look into what kind of material they use. For example, go for good, use really thick leather. Most of the bag with this kind of construction, they would have corner wear, but with thick leather like that, even it has corner wear, it would take years and years for it to wear down at the corners. So I don't have to look up their warranty page information. I know this bag will last. I'm not worried about it. And sometimes it's also depending on how much stitches on the bag, how much hardware they use on the bag. Because the more details on the bag, it's likely the more chances things will break. Simple tote like this is really not much to break. And even as you can see, this is very, in terms of the structure and the design, it's very simple. So if it break, you likely can find a local repair shop to repair it easily. But a lot of high-end designer brand, their item is very specific. The leather they use, the material they use, very specific. It may be hard to find replacement part to repair it. So all this information, you could take it as a reference and kind of use it when you purchase your next bag. So I felt like we have covered some kind of a heavy topic today, and right now I kind of want to change my tone a little bit, because it could be exhausting when you dig into all this information, when you start to worry too much about things that what could happen to your bags and all that. If personally, if I worry too much, I kind of lost my passion, I lost my joy in having them. So especially last couple of years, we know what we all have been through. A lot have changed during last couple of years. Things come and go fast, and personally I have lost some people in my life, and it has been a challenging time, I have to say. So I at some point of time, I kind of changed my mind in terms of worrying how long a product can last. Can they last a lifetime? Because let's face it, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but nothing lasts forever. We don't live forever. And with things that going on in our life, with the politics, with the virus, it's really unpredictable. I just want to encourage myself, also encourage you to focus more on treasuring the moments of joy when you got a new bag, when you buy a new bag. As long as you're not hurting people, as long as you have the budget to buy a bag, who cares how much the bag costs? Who cares that if the bag is in rainbow color, weird color, or whatever? As long as you love a bag, you feel great about it, enjoy it, treasure it, because even though maybe the bag only bring you happiness for a day or two, for 30 minutes, but as long as it bring you joy, I would say go for it, enjoy it, and not worry too much about unforeseeable future. Don't not worry too much about how if the bag could last a lifetime, because if you can enjoy that moment, enjoy that even maybe just a short moment of happiness, I think we all worth it. We all worth to enjoy our life, enjoy that moment in our life, and feel special about ourselves. So I hope this video in general doesn't sound too negative when I cover all this information from my research. I do hope that you can continue to enjoy buying bags, collecting bags, as long as that's what you love. That's what I'm going to do for myself as well. I know families, friends, sometimes they could be judgmental, they could be critical, and they could say things that hurt our feeling, but I want you to know that we are all here, our community is here to support each other. I think Back community is a very supportive community, and I'm so glad to be able to have this channel and share my passion and talk to you guys. So 2022 will be a better year. And I hope you enjoy your life, enjoy your bags, and happy shopping. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.